My friends and I were having a chat one day, and someone mentioned the coming end of the world. One of my friends was convinced that a solar storm was going to knock out the world's power grids in 2012 or 2013 and bring us back to the Stone Age. I, however, was not convinced. I started thinking about the end of the world and why we as people seem to get obsessed with it every few years. We start thinking about how we came into existence, we question why we are here, and then we think about how we are going to get vaporized from the earth in some horrible apocalypse. Why do we have this fear of death? And more specifically, the end of the world. I began to wonder if we all have this innate drive inside of us that tells us to fear the end of the world, and if so, why? I started doing some research and came across the book 2013 by Nosirrah that addresses a lot of these issues, and it inspired me to go out into the world and get some answers. I wanted to find out whether or not everyday people had these same feelings about 2012, and why we are so afraid of something we know nothing about. I walked around Boulder, Colorado, and surveyed the people I found on the street. These are their stories. Alright, so how are you preparing for the apocalypse?
Generator.
Generator?
Some guns.
Alright.
I'm not preparing for the apocalypse.
No?
We'll ride it out. If I was a surfer, I'd get on the biggest wave.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Plan on joining a cult? Once post-apocalyptic cult? Once this happens?
It wouldn't be a cult at that point, it would be a community.
Oh, interesting.
That's what it would turn into if there was if there's some type of apocalypse where the whole societal structure of everything fell apart. We would just go back to the 1800s where it was small communities and we'd be scared of each other. We need to strengthen humanity.
Yeah, I hope to transcend all matter. I don't really care about the cult or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have any post-apocalyptic cult that you're going to join if it were to...
No, I don't think so.
Do you have a post-apocalyptic cult in mind that you'd join if the apocalypse came? No? No?
I mean, I follow a lot of spiritual paths.
Okay.
Buddhist, Hindu, Sufi, Taoist, and all kinds of different things that have ideas relating to that.
What type of horrible event do you think will start this whole apocalyptic?
I was pushing for a solar storm. I'm kind of rooting for the solar storm.
I think that the Detroit Lions are going to win the Super Bowl, and then Detroit's just going to go crazy and start rioting. That's how I think it's going to go.
Probably a meteor attack, more likely World War.
Some sort of world war? Okay.
Probably nuclear war.
Nuclear war?
No, I don't think man itself will destroy itself. People always think, oh, we all push the button. We'll have a nuclear war. Come on, bro. We not that stupid. don't believe we will kill each other. You know what I mean? Don't think we all of a sudden wake up and nuclear bombs is falling. No, we not. Human race is not that stupid.
If you had to pick some sort of horrible event that's going to destroy the world, what one would you choose?
The sunspots, asteroids, radiation from that.
Are you aware of the book 2013 by Nosirrah that addresses all these issues and more?
What was the name again?
2013 by Nosirrah?
I'm not familiar with it.
No?
I'm familiar with many books probably similar.
Okay, well if you have any questions about the apocalypse, be sure and pick this book up because it addresses all this stuff and much more.
Okay.
So keep that in mind when 2012 rolls around.
Okay, I'm not really holding my breath.
Alright.
I'm just living.
Okay, this is book 2013 by Nosirrah, and it addresses all these issues and more. So, I mean, if you have any questions or anything like that, be sure and pick up a copy.
It's called 2013 by Nosirrah?
Nosirrah, yeah.
Okay.
So look for that in bookstores. Are you aware of the book 2013 by Nosirrah that addresses all these issues and more?
I am not.
No?
No.
Alright, well in case you have any more questions, be sure and pick up a copy because this addresses all these questions and much more. So if you're unsure of anything, this is the book for you.
It sounds interesting.
Okay.
All right.
That's Bernstein and Fisher game. This is actually the game played in international champion was 9 years old and playing against Fisher. He beats him with a knight, a rook, and 2 bishops. He sacrifices queen for a check. Alright, let's see.
For in Nosirrah, the world we perceive is fiction. But there's another unseen world where truth resides, and in the spread between these worlds is the prophet, and maybe a little transformation. In this powerful, semi-autobiographical, tell-all, self-help, think and grow rich philosophical treatise and survivalist manual cum novella, Nosirrah explores the world monetary collapse and coming end times with his renowned, though contradictory insights, unrelating scatological wit, and multi-level marketing offer for readers of this book only.